Hello, friends. Welcome to the another edition of from the WhiteSpace Book Shelf. And this time there is a little bit of change in the background. I am shooting this video from Kolkata. This is my our home in Kolkata. My mother stays here, so you can see the cupboards, you can see everything. So, but this is a silent room, so relatively silent room, and hence I'm shooting from here. Otherwise, if I go outside into a slightly more aesthetic room for shooting, you will be able to hear the sound of the streets of Calcutta outside. So, kindly excuse this, and let's talk about the book today. So, before I talk about the book, how do you define a professional? How would you define a professional? How many of you would say, who are watching this video, would say that yes, I am a professional? What comes to your mind? Is it about commitment to work? Is it about serious? Is it about the language that you speak? Is it the way you dress? Or is there something else? What comes to your mind? Anyway, uh, you might have heard about this gentleman. He passed away in July 2022. His name is Mahadeva. Mahadeva was based out of Bangalore, and his I won't tell too much about his story because the book which we are going to talk about today has that. And Mahadeva was he started in Bangalore, and guess what his profession was? It was to dispose unclaimed dead bodies. Yes, unclaimed dead bodies. And over a course of time, his work has been recognized, it's been honored, and today his sons are carrying on that legacy. And he is a professional. He's defined as a professional. So, professional doesn't come from the profession which you do. Professional is maybe the professional is basically, a culmination of a lot of your attitude towards your work which comes in. But if I'm going into the Gyan territory right now, I think it is again important to ask yourself: Are we a professional? What does a professional mean? So, what makes Mahadeva a professional, or what made Mahadeva a professional? Friends, there were two qualities that made Mahadeva a professional. Number one, his ability to work unsupervised. I'll repeat that again. His ability to work unsupervised. Number two, his ability to certify his own completion of work. Think about it. And when I'm meeting with, we interact with clients, we interact with teams, uh, I see there's a lot of energy, I think, but how many of us would actually meet these two criterias? I know we all have bosses, we have people who, we are answerable to, we have team members who are answerable to the earth. But if you really want to know, are we unsupervisable? Do we reflect the confidence to our bosses, say that no, if the work has been given to you, I don't need to worry about it. He or she can work and complete it, and I don't have to follow up. Now, supervision and follow up, whenever somebody has to supervise and follow up with your work, you're not a professional. Whatever the degree we may have, we are not professionals then. And I think this is a very, very valuable lesson. Now, today's book is actually titled The Professional by Subrata Bagchi. Subrata Bagchi comes from an IT background. He has worked for various companies, Lucent, Wipro, then Lucent. Then he started his own company called, he co-founded it. He was a co-founder with Mindtree, which had around 20,000 employees. And Mindtree was a company which based out of Bangalore, which follows, in the IT space. It works in the IT space. And Subrata Bagchi has written this. He's written a couple of other books. But why I wanted to bring to you The Professional was this book actually delves very deep. It's a bit of heart and philosophy, and it's written in a very anecdotal, simple style. See, friends, at the end of the day, each of one is a brand, right? what should people think of when they think of us? And the brand is not just about work or something. It's about it's we are always work in progress. It's all about how we deal with various situations. We are observed that how we deal with various situations. How do we deal with challenges? What is integrity? How do we react or respond or make our decisions? All those experiences make us a professional. We are not a marketing campaign. We are basically, any brand is built on customer experiences. You'll agree to that, right? You can create whatever perception you want, but if the customer experience is not good, then it's not there. You're not building a strong brand. So what is our customer, external or internal customers? We interact with so many people. You interact with so many people. Every one of us interact with people, and each one of those interactions, whether somebody is watching, whether somebody is not watching, defines our brand. And this book is a wonderful, wonderful handbook. I would say a handbook for that. You can make out that it's written in, the font is pretty large, so don't get intimidated by it. I would say buy it and definitely read it. So today's book is all about The Professional by Subrata Bagchi, and I hope that this helps out bring out the best professional in us, which exists in each one of us. Now, a very interesting thing, again, I'm sorry, I'm going to give a little bit of a lecture at this point, is that when we are talking about commitment or reading, and we are sharing these books, so basically a very interesting analogy came. I was reading something else, that how do you define interest, and what is the difference between interest and commitment? So interest and commitment is the difference is somebody watching this video, buying a book and reading it is all part of interest. Somebody putting the learnings into application or applying the learnings is a sign of commitment. Friends, we live in a world where there is a lot of mediocrity. We are struggling to create our own brand identity. My purpose of making this video is, I read a lot, and it's not that everything which I read is wonderful, or I've developed the habit now of buying books. If in the first 15-20% of the book, if it's not resonating with me, I don't waste my time to complete it. So those of you who've come to my office or who come to my home have seen my library, there are lots of books. The books which I'm bringing to are curated. It's not a random book picked off a shelf. So I'm trying to, make the decision making easier for you. So yes, there are books on my bookshelf, and lots of books which did not make an impact with me, which I don't think is I feel not worth wasting your time on that. But the books which I'm bringing to you over here from the WhiteSpace Book Shelf are books which I feel that you would benefit from. So therefore, friends, please do. We will be bringing more books. Please do like, subscribe, and very importantly, please do share this video with your friends and well-wishers so that they can pick up this, habit of reading and invest their time in books which may add a lot more meaning to their lives. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.